and welcome to my channel. My name is Jody and I am so happy that you guys are here. I have been living with stage 4 metastatic breast cancer for a very long time. There have been ups, there have been downs, there has been treatment after treatment after treatment. I have done chemotherapy, I have done radiation, I have done 3 different trials. My cancer is triple negative, which is very hard to treat. So a lot of the treatments that they do have for breast cancer, like estrogen blockers, taking the ovaries out, all of the different stuff that they normally do for breast cancer, especially stage 4 or stage 3 or any kind of breast cancer, they can't do for triple negative. It's kind of its own little beast. So that is just my journey in a nutshell. Right now I am stable and I've been doing great. It has not even been a year that I've been stable, but I am counting down and I have high hopes. I quit chemotherapy and radiation, let's see, 3.5 years ago, and I have done nothing, no traditional medicine since then, except for pain management. At one point in time, technically I'm on palliative care. I do have those options available to me, those services. However, I am not in need of them at this point in time, thankfully. All right, so that's just me. I'm doing a holistic medicine, basically plant-based supplementation. I've done intense vitamin C, like infusions. It's called something else, and my brain is really tired right now. So anyway, I've done megadosing. The words sometimes just don't come. That is chemo brain, you guys. Even after chemo, your brain still stays mushy for a bit. And I don't know if it ever really gets back to normal. I do think that it is improving, definitely, in the past years. But I digress. Back to the subject. Anyway, if you'd like to know some of the treatments I've done and my diagnosis, I will place a catch-up videos, and you guys can just watch them and get caught up with my journey. If there's any questions, if you go back and, oh, my air went off in the car, which means I'm going to get hot in a second. Anyway, if you have any questions, usually you can find it in one of my videos, because there are, I think, 300 and something now. All right. Today, though, I am super excited because I learned about a new treatment. I have heard about it in the past, but I haven't really done any deep dive. And up until this point, I never knew anybody who has done it. And it is called the Hoxsey therapy, and that's Hoxsey. It was developed by a man named Harry Hoxsey. Poor guy. Sorry. And anyway, let me tell you what's in it. It's a tonic, and you ingest it, like it's an oral dose and topical. It comes in different gels and creams and different methods. It is not given through an IV or anything like that. And along with that comes a dietary and lifestyle recommendations, which is pretty much a whole foods diet. If it came out of the earth, it has no pesticides, no yuck on it. It is clean. And that word nowadays, it irritates me because that's not clean, that's clean. No, that's clean, this is not clean. Anyway, basically whole foods, fruits, vegetables, no sugar, white flour. You guys kind of know the drill. Anyway, that is part of the Hoxsey treatment plan. In the 20th century, they were having so much, so much like progress. So many people were living years and years and years with stage 4 cancer, various cancers, including pancreatic cancer, that the medical industry ended up suing the Hoxsey therapy clinics because they were they're like, hey, this is not, this is not real cancer medicine. You can't be doing that. Anyway, they lost. But that shows, I mean, it was a crazy time. I'm not really sure how long the lawsuit went on or anything, but I just know that it is saying that the FDA took legal action against the Hoxsey treatment clinics. Because they were saying they were giving people false hope. There was no scientific documentation that this worked, which is absolutely true. As with all alternative medications and stuff and treatments, it is not documented. And some of them are, though. There are some studies that are coming out on holistic medicine now, but in the past there has been none. So anyway, that's kind of a backstory on the Hoxsey treatment and clinical background. It's been around for a long time and it has never gone away. It has just kind of gone underground because of the legal implications and stuff. Now it's not illegal to do. You can, now alternative medicine is not like can't do that. Now it's like, hello, it's everywhere. Everybody's alternative and holistic, and it's a very nowadays woohoo thing to do. You're in the crowd if you can say, I do alternative medicine. So anyway, now what is in the Hoxsey, what is it? Okay, and I'm gonna have to put my glasses on for this because I am blinder than a bat and I can't read without them. So here we go. Let's see. I've got them in front of me. All right. There's red clover. This herb has been used traditionally for various health purposes, including an alternative for skin conditions, and that's red clover. I know that in essential oils and stuff, they have one with red clover for can't say that word, itchy skin, and it works so nice, so nice. So any red clover, burdock burdock root, I can say it, and that is believed to have anti-inflammatory and diuretic properties and has been used in traditional herbal medicine for skin conditions and as a blood purifier. Now, in Japanese medicine, they have used burdock root for like everything that ails you, and it has been around for hundreds and hundreds of years. So that is one of them. Barberry, which is also called Berberis vulgaris. It's Berberis vulgaris. And all this information that I'm giving you, I'm going to put below, and I'm going to put links so you can go and do a deep dive, read about it, see if it is something that maybe you might want to do for yourself. But anything that you do, anything you hear online from me anywhere, please talk to your doctor first. Disclaimer. I have it actually written now in my videos because I always assumed that people would automatically do that, but apparently not. So always talk to your doctor, sit down, tell him what you're doing, ask him about it, bring him the information if if he's never heard of it, and you guys can go from there. Anyway, all right, burdock root, Barberry vulgaris, licorice. Licorice root has been used for anti-inflammatory and soothing properties. Poke root has been used in traditional medicine for skin conditions and can be toxic if not prepared properly. That is very important to know. Let's see. Cascara sagrada has been used as an laxative in herbal medicine. That's like senna tablets, if you ever heard of that. That is another one. It's kind of like, ooh, get a little bit backed up, you can take that, or they make a tea, kind of like a smooth move tea. That is that herb. Prickly ash bark. Prickly ash bark has been used in traditional medicine for various purposes for hundreds of years, but also includes a stimulant, kind of like a caffeine effect, if you will. All right, that is all the stuff that is in it. And sometimes some clinics will do a variation of what I just read you, and they will put additives, not fake additives, but other roots and other stuff with it, so it kind of goes with your body and your need. So that I thought was pretty cool. I'm going to see if I can get my phone, my car. Come on, Mr. Car, put me back on. All right. I guess it doesn't want to. Hold on. There we go. Now I'm going to try to put on some air. Thank you, Mr. Air. I'm going to put that the dog is in the car so the air doesn't come out. Isn't that funny? Let's see. How do I do that? I'm still learning my new car, just letting you know. Heat, steering, frost, defrost. They don't want to defrost me. Let's see. That's not it. Okay. I think that'll work. Okay, sorry about that. Anyway, for example, the one person, well, two people that I met recently that are using this as their healing treatment. One, I just worked with the person's husband the other day, and this woman, please pray for her. I don't even know her first name, but she's young. She's in her 30s. She's a 7-year-old little boy, and she has stage 4 metastatic breast cancer. And basically she's done everything. Now the doctor says there's nothing more we can do. So now she has turned to the Hoxsey method, and she's going to a clinic. There's one in on the border of San Diego and Tijuana, that area in there, to get the treatments and stuff, and she is having extreme success. So I thought that was extremely exciting for her and for others. So let me take that off. So anyway, the second person that I met has been doing the Hoxsey treatment, and they do the oral, the cream, and they're doing mega dosing of vitamin D, C, B12, and I want to say one more, whatever. But what they do, this is the way it was explained to me, and I want to do an interview and see if we can get it on camera and have an actual doctor explain it more. But for right now, you're stuck with me and just my basic knowledge of it. But as always, I always encourage you guys to try to find information on your own. Do a deep dive. Never take anything that I say or anybody else says as gospel truth. Figure it out and be your own advocate and your own, be your own advocate and make your own decisions along with your medical advisors. Okay, so this person, the clinic that she's going to, does, they look at your blood work and they see that, ooh, your cancer markers are this or that, so we're going to add this in, take that away. They kind of like tailor make it just for whatever your body's needs are. And then I have been doing Mega Dose Vitamin C for almost a year now, and I have seen great success with this. So I am a die-hard Mega Vitamin C person. I'm going to do a video on that again. I did one a long time ago, but now that I've been doing it for a year, I'm going to do another video on that. So anyway, it's kind of like a package deal, and it's all tailor-made to what you and your body and what your cancer markers are telling us. So I was excited. I am going to look into it, and I am going to possibly maybe start doing it, because I still want more information. I still, I'm not 100% sold yet, but I am very hopeful because with me, I've done all the chemotherapy that they want to do. I mean, they here and there they say, well, we could give you like a maintenance dose of chemotherapy, not to cure the cancer because there's no cure for it, but to, you know, keep the cancer cells, you know, from spreading or coagulating, getting all together and causing tumors. But really, like, once you get to a certain point, chemotherapy is not really there to cure you. It's there to maintain you and to keep you living longer. And for me, quality of life with chemotherapy has just not been something that I want. And I chose the alternative to trying to stay alive without it and do the kinder, more gentle method on my body. And I've been living a long time and I've been feeling great. So there you have it. But everybody is different. Everybody's journey is different. Everybody's comfort level is different. What they feel comfort doing and not doing and such. So there you have it. Anyway, I am going to be doing more information, and when I get more information, I am going to pass that on along to you guys. Everything that I do have, including the clinic and everything, I will post below in the description box. Because for anybody, for example, like my coworker's wife, she was at a total loss. She's like, I don't know what I'm going to do. Basically, they're sending me home to die, and I have a little 7-year-old boy, and I do not want to die. I want to keep living. So what am I going to do about that? And they are very educated people, and they did their research, and they came up with the Hoxsey method. And they're finding success with that, and I think that is incredibly awesome. So as for myself, I'm kind of like, I've been there, done that, and I'm willing to try other methods and means to see if I can keep going for as long as I can. Yeah, because at any turn, at any time, my cancer could start growing again, and, you know, it could start going upward to my brain, which is the most common route that it would take from where it is right now. And that would be, you know, I think don't quote me on this, but I think 18 months from the time it goes to your brain, that is the longest lifespan that you're expected. But I have heard from other people doing alternative methods for brain, you know, where it spreads to the brain, that they are doing alternative stuff and living 5, 6, 7 years after it spread to the brain. So it is not impossible. There is always hope. But statistics show that once it goes to your brain, that it is not a good deal. So anyway, all we can do is keep learning and keep striving and keep educating ourselves and be an advocate for yourself. Don't just sit back and take whatever the doctors recommend. Always get a second opinion. Feel good about what you're doing. Research on your own. Find out why they're giving this. Can they give something else? I mean, just be smart. Don't just sit back and think, I got cancer, might as well just take it, I'm going to die. Because it don't have to be that way, let me tell you. I am living my very best life right now. And I am grateful, grateful, grateful that I've had this experience that I can pass along to you. Because when I first found out that my cancer was stage 4, I just instantly thought, I'm dead. That's what stage 4 means. That means I'm going to die. But guess what? No one tells you that there are people all over the place that are living with a diagnosis of stage 4. And they've been living for years. So it's not instant death sentence. And that's why I wanted to do this channel. That's why I want to tell you guys, you don't have to give up. You can keep going, and there are ways, there is life after cancer, after a cancer diagnosis. Even a horrible, terrible one like stage 4 metastatic breast cancer, triple negative, there is still life. And I am out to prove all those statistics wrong. I am going to keep living, and I'm going to keep going, God willing. And hopefully and prayerfully, I can bring a whole bunch of you along with me. So, all right, I'm going to get off my soapbox because I'm pretty sure you're going to get really tired of hearing me talk about this. So anyway, I was really excited to tell you guys that, and I'm going to get more information and be putting it out as we go. Yeah. Okay, so this will be probably, my voice is starting to go out. This will probably be my, I don't normally just do sit-downs. I normally do vlogging, as my voice is still going out. I vlog my life and, you know, how I eat, how I exercise, just everything. My makeup routine, my hair routine, you name it, I vlog it. I share my life with you. The good, the bad, the ugly, the warts, the non-warts, all the good stuff. So starting tomorrow, yay, I am going to go back to vlogging, and then I'm going to be throwing in sit-downs here and there as we go. All right, I think that is it for now before my voice goes out. I am going to let you guys go, and I will see you guys in a couple more days, another week, a week. What is today? Monday. Oh, and I'm sorry the video got up late on Monday, but we had a hurricane in California. Who knew? Ridiculous. It actually ended up being a tropical storm. They had it at Hurricane 4, and then that's what they predicted it to hit us. And then it was downgraded as the time went on to a level 2 tropical storm, I think it was. Anyway, got a lot of rain and wind, a lot of trees. I had to have my husband cut a tree out of the way for me to get to work today because it had fallen right in front of our driveway. But anyway, that's the reason I didn't get it out at 5 a.m. like normal. It's up at nighttime because I was out of power. Yuck. So I had to wait until I had internet and all that kind of stuff to edit and get it out to you guys. So I apologize, but it is, as you're watching it, obviously is up. All right, you guys, you know how much I love you. And if you are not subscribed to my channel and would like to go along this journey with me of learning, living, and loving, and just being completely transparent with you guys about my journey, and sharing with everything I learn, I share with you. Yeah, if you want to do that, if you want to be a part of my family, hit the subscribe button. I would love it. I go every 3 months for scans because I have not been, you know, tumor free for very long at all. So I also take you along for any medical stuff. Yeah. So if you want to join me, hit the subscribe button. Love to have you. All right, you guys, this is Jody. I will talk to you guys later and see you in the next one.